Have you ever wondered if your breakers in your electrical panel are interchangeable? Stick around and we'll talk about it. So we're just going to take the wire, gently pull down. The cord is pretty much melted together. So there we have our finished end with our... Okay guys, welcome back to the channel for some more shop talk today. Are electrical panel breakers interchangeable? For the same brand, of the same style, yes. Different brands do not work in different panels. Every type of panel has its own specifications for a reason. That's so that you can't interchange them. Now there are four major types at the time of this video. Square D, Eaton or Cutler hammer, Siemens, or FPE, also known as Federal Pioneer, which is now discontinued. There are a couple other brands made by Square D like Schneider and Levington. However, we're just going to talk about the major four groups. So, first thing you need to know about breakers. Breaker panels are not interchangeable. The breakers inside are designed for certain reasons. So when we get into subcategories, and let's start with Square D. Square D has a couple of different types of configurations. They have the push-on breakers, or they have the bolt-on breakers. So if we have a Square D breaker, one of these is bolt-on, the other one is push-on. You see on the back? They're not interchangeable, even though it's the same brand name. Federal Pioneer, or FPE, formerly known as, also has a bolt-on version and a push-on version. And likewise with Eaton, and likewise with Siemens. Now, subcategories. Siemens used to be called ITE, or Gould, or Murray, same thing. Can we put a Siemens breaker, and this is up to your local inspection authority because it varies from place to place. And I'd like to know your thoughts, so comment in the comments down below. Can we put a Siemens breaker in an old ITE or Murray or whatever panel? Yes, we can, because they don't make the older style breakers. Can we put an older style breaker in a new Siemens panel? No, we can't. They won't allow it. Can we put a Siemens breaker in an Eaton panel? No, they won't allow it. Even though the Eaton breaker and the Siemens breaker most likely probably come from the same factory and just go two different ways, because they are absolutely identical when you look at them. But they can't be interchanged for liability purposes. It's just common sense. So, whenever you're looking at replacing a breaker or having your electrician to replace a breaker, he'll usually know, or they will usually know, sorry. But we usually start with the specifications or the model number or the serial number on the front of the panel, and then we cross-reference it. They just don't physically work. A lot of the breakers just won't physically work. And if you try to cram one in or get it on there and it becomes an issue or burns up or burns your hose down or whatever, you're not going to be covered by your insurance. I mean, which is pretty much common sense. So again, are they interchangeable? No. Some of the subcategories will work with others, but there's rules on that, so we have to really be careful. That's pretty much it, guys. If you're looking for how a breaker trips or more on circuit breakers, you can click up here in the video, or you can come over to our website where we have all our videos organized in a nice searchable fashion. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.